Hey crew, Mitch here from Airsmash Games. Today we'll be unboxing the Old King's Crown from Eerie Idle Game. The Old King's Crown is a Euro game, probably medium to heavyweight, 1 to 4 players, 60 to 120 minutes. It has some amazing art. I got the deluxe edition plus the expansion. Yeah, I think the unboxing will speak for itself. This was on Kickstarter probably like 2 years ago now. And it's been highly rated thus far, so let's hope we enjoy it. Let's get into the unboxing. All right, so we're going to start with the base box, but first there was an extra coin, Old King's Crown active player marker. So we'll have a look at that to begin with. Active player marker. One side, swan and a sun. Other side, swan and the moon. Oh no, yeah, it is the same on both sides, but yeah, pretty cool. That's the active player marker. Let's open the actual box, eh? All right, plastic gone. Let's open the lid. Ta-da! Old King's Crown. A tale of royalty, rebels, and rusers. This is a decent sized book. Wow. 51 pages. And that is some small text. Holy balls. Okay, this is going to be, I feel like, definitely heavyweight, leading towards heavyweight game. But yeah, the art on the cards, pretty good. So that's the rule book. The solo rule book is another 39 pages. Not sure why that is. I didn't realize, I haven't really looked into the solo in this, and to be honest, I don't particularly think I'll play this solo, but if this is like, this looks pretty comprehensive, so maybe it might be worth giving it a try. So that's the solo rulebook. Sequence of play, start of the year, spring, summer, autumn, winter, and then winning the game. So this is like a help sheet, and then resolving clashes. Okay, so there's clashes, don't recall that, but anyway, actions and effects. Well, there's 3 help sheets. That's a lot. Actions, effects, commands, additional concepts. So this is basically quick help sheets. So it's always good to have quick help sheets. Simulacrum bonuses and rewards. Or is it the same as the other one? Oh, that's interesting. Oh, this is simulacrum sequence of play. Okay. So I'm not sure what simulacrum is, but I guess we'll find that out together. First punch board. We got some schools and maybe some like setups and stuff. Some interesting stuff there, and then some regular tokens. I'm not sure if I have deluxe versions of these tokens. We'll find out, I guess. Some more schools and trials and stuff. More tokens, pretty much all the same, just numbers are different, I guess. Then we have a bunch of different colored tokens, some black ones. Yeah, interesting. Punch those later. All right. Ooh, that's okay. There's like there's an insert to hold. Oh, that's pretty cool. Insert to hold the main board in place. So I'll just move that out of the way to open the board. Oh god. Oh, this is massive. Oh, I'm doing a bad job at this. Oh no. All right. Here's the board. Yeah. Top to bottom. Again, some quite amazing art on this. Let's see if I can get a pick it up close and get it closer for some of the art. So the castle, the wilderness, harvest field, battlefield, and I can't tell you the shrine without knocking the camera, but yeah, there's the shrine and the necropolis as well. So that is the main board, and then you've got what I assume is the player boards. Oh, for each of the clans, so nobility, uprising, gathering, and clans. Cool. So that's the player boards. And then there's also this, which is the threat board. And current cards when it comes to, I don't remember what these exactly for, but yeah. Then we have a couple of like cardboard, I think kingdom or home areas. I really should have read a little more. The vault tree, where the fog dwells. Old century. Printing press. And the mantle. So these are relatively thick. Yeah, 5 of those. Then there's a whole bunch of like blank baggies, which is always nice. We will get into the meeples and stuff now. All right, so we have one of these for each colors. I'll just look at the blue one for the moment, but there's one for each color. So they have a blue, a red, and then there's this gold token, which is thicker than the rest. The red and the purple player meeples. Green and blue player meeples. Pretty nice. Screen printed. There's two different ones for the threat. This gold one, or gold and black one, this one on it. I assume that's the original first player token, and then we got the metal one. And then there's all of these for all the crowns. Next, towers. Pretty towers. Okay, next, bunch of cards, which not sure what these cards are. Assume they're events and stuff. Let's have a look in the we'll have a look in the rule book afterwards, but yeah, so Vanguard, last reinforcements. So yeah, events probably, battle cards possibly, and stuff like that. These are not overly interesting, but I'll show you a couple. There are many. So yeah, there's maybe battle cards, 2 different backings on those. So there's like schemes, and then these ones are, yeah. So next set of cards have like this backing on them. There's a whole lot of those, but these have nice art, so we will go a bit slower on these. Venturing Party, Monument Builders, Tin Crowns, Mysterious Benefactor, White Watchtowers. Just the art goes pretty hard and is like pops. It's very it's very eye-catching, I guess is what I guess. These look like their locations and like items and stuff. So maybe things you can pick up as part of events and stuff. Or they have things to help you out with your journeys and stuff. That's cool. But yeah, Assassin's Guild, Engineer Workshop. It reminds me a little bit of Age of Empires. I'm not sure why, but it does. Just the general aesthetic gives me, yes, Age of Empires. Oh God, maybe 3. I know 3 is not the most popular one, but it does remind me of 3 a little bit. Old King's Spear, Old King's Shield at the bottom of a pond. Next, we have the tarot cards. The first set has these black backings. So some of them are full, some of them are part, some of them are blue. So there's, and some of them are empty. So let's see. Carvings. I dropped them, so some of them might be the wrong way around. Roos, sculptures, armatures, puppet, idol, statue, puppet, monolith, and another monolith. Next set of tarot size cards. These must be for each player because they've got each of the colors. So we will go through. Let's go through each of the players separately. So this is purple, obviously. Unless you're colorblind, then it mightn't be as obvious, but obviously for me. Burning Woods, the owl. This aesthetic's very like dark. It also reminds me a little bit of Etherstone, which I got earlier this year. There's some Etherstone in this as well, but I think this actually came before Etherstone, or they were around the same time. Next is the blue. So yeah, this seems more like a city, kind of human city one. And the Royal Bank. All right. So far, my preference is definitely towards the purple. So let's go to red. So this is like aristocrats, maybe. I really should have paid attention to which one was which before I looked at this. Moonshine Cove, the Syndicate. And lastly, green. So these is very wild. So yeah, I think just based on aesthetic, I think I'll go with the purple to begin. Though that is very cool. Raid and Raise. That is super cool. That's my favorite card by far. Wandering Embassy. New Haven's Harbor. All right. So that's all for the main box. I'm gonna open the expansion and we'll be back. All right, I'm back with the expansion, so let's open her up. So this I think adds one more race, I think, and maybe some extra mechanics. So Wild Kingdoms expansion. Yeah, looks like a couple of mechanics and an extra type. So 23 pages on the expansion book, which is pretty heavy. So that's comes to something around 60, 70 pages in total on rules. That's going to be a lot. So this is the first punch sheet. I guess first and only punch sheet. Looks like maybe some extra tokens for like getting stuff done. So it doesn't come up great on the camera, but it's like a forest green. Not sure what this is for, but Very nice. Okay, some coins. So there's our bag of coins. Let's get into, they seem like they're the same one back and front. And small coins, which also seem symmetrical. So I'll just have to grab one out. Yep. Symmetrical on both sides. Got a little crown on there. And we got our next set of meeples. So this is obviously there's like a blue. Looks like there's going to be a blue civilization. And it adds an extra meeple for the other ones. Okay, some more cardboard bits. So we have the castle, wilderness, the harvest field, an acropolis, the shrine, and the battlefield. And then the boons. Okay, so they're boons. So yeah, that's the cardboard ones. Trade agreement cards, alliance cards. So these seem very, general use. Put tokens on those. I'm doubting it, but I'm hoping it will all fit in the one box. But I don't know if it will. So these are these ones again. Once crowned. The once crowned fount. Sunvolt. So I hope to get this played somewhat soon. Don't really do reviews on this channel, but all right. So there's one for each color, and then some extra ones. So extra ones. Okay, so maybe this isn't a playable faction. Maybe this is just a faction you can interact with. There's not enough cards. So that looks like it's an additional tile. And this adds a beast of some sort to each faction. So that was my unboxing of the Old King's Crown. Hope you enjoyed. Should be an interesting game. Definitely, I've been looking forward to this one. So please remember to like and subscribe. And for more unboxings, because we have definitely got some pretty awesome stuff heading our way very soon. I've got the postal notifications for a couple of games. So stay tuned. Have a good day.